Do not open the door. Beatrice was an 18-year-old girl in her first year of college. She lived alone in an old, dilapidated apartment near her university. The building was ancient, its walls stained with dampness and cracks, the stairwell covered in cobwebs and dust. Locals whispered that strange things used to happen there. People would vanish, and unearthly sounds echoed through the halls at night. Beatrice dismissed these tales as superstition, but in the dead of night, when the wind carried a peculiar whistling sound, an uneasy feeling would creep into her mind. One winter night, the sky was shrouded in thick black clouds with no trace of moonlight. The roar of an approaching storm filled the air, and occasional flashes of lightning briefly illuminated the surroundings. Beatrice had just finished dinner and was washing dishes. Through the small kitchen window, she could see the darkness outside, and it felt as though something was lurking there. Suddenly her phone rang. Wiping her hands, she picked it up and saw it was her friend Peter calling. "Hey Pete, what's up?" she asked, her voice tinged with fatigue. "I'm feeling a bit off," Peter replied. "I don't want to spend the night alone. Can I come hang out with you?" "Sure," Beatrice said. "Come over. We can watch a movie. Just hurry. It's getting stormy outside." "I'll be there in half an hour," Peter said cheerfully. After hanging up, Beatrice decided to take a shower. Standing under the warm water, she lathered shampoo into her hair. The storm outside grew louder, its howling wind rattling the windows. Then she heard a strange sound, like something scratching against the wall. She thought it might be a tree branch scraping in the wind, but the sound changed. It became a slow, deliberate tapping at her front door. Tap, tap, tap. Poking her head out of the shower, Beatrice called, "Peter, is that you? The door's open. Come in." But the tapping didn't stop. Instead, it turned into loud, forceful banging. Bang, 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 bang. The sound was so intense it seemed the wooden door might splinter. Beatrice's heart began to race. She shouted, "Peter, are you messing with me? The door's open. Just come in." The banging stopped. For a few seconds there was silence. Then it started again, faster and more ferocious. Bang, 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 bang. Beatrice stepped out of the bathroom, wrapping a towel around herself, her wet hair dripping onto the floor. She stared at the door. With the banging came a new sound, a deep, guttural groaning, like an animal was standing on the other side. Her hands and feet turned cold. She crept toward the door, but before she could reach it, her phone rang again. She grabbed it quickly. It was Peter. "Peter, what are you doing? I'm in the shower. Why are you banging so hard? The door's open," she snapped, her voice laced with anger. On the other end, Peter's voice trembled with fear. "Beatrice, don't open the door," he whispered, as if someone might overhear him. "What are you talking about?" Beatrice's throat went dry. "I'm still outside your building. You won't believe what I just saw," Peter said, his voice thick with panic. "Something. It looked human, but it wasn't. It wasn't climbing the stairs. It was crawling up the wall, on all fours. Its eyes were red, glowing, and something black was dripping from its mouth, like blood. Beatrice, if you hear banging at the door, it's not me." Beatrice's hand shook so badly, she nearly dropped the phone. Her legs wobbled. She whispered, "But I'm hearing it. It's still happening." Peter shouted, "I'm calling the police. Go back to the bathroom and lock the door. Try to escape through the window." But by then, the banging at the door had stopped, An unnatural silence settled over the apartment. Then Beatrice heard a new sound, something scratching at her window. Slowly, a rasping sound, like nails on glass. She froze. The scratching grew louder, more deliberate, as if someone or something was clawing at the pane. She slowly raised her head and looked toward the window. In the midst of the storm, a flash of lightning revealed a silhouette. Something was standing outside. Its eyes were red, burning, and black liquid oozed from its mouth. It resembled a human, but its body was distorted, its arms unnaturally long, fingers curved and razor-sharp. Beatrice tried to scream, but no sound came out. She stumbled backward, her foot hitting the table. A glass fell and shattered on the floor. The noise made the thing outside turn its head sharply toward her. Then came an inhuman laugh, a deep guttural sound that froze her blood. She ran to the bathroom and slammed the door shut, her hands trembling. She grabbed her phone and called Peter again. "Peter, it's at the window. It's looking at me," she whispered frantically. Peter yelled, "Beatrice, get out. I'm with the police. They're on their way, but you need to leave now." But then, a loud crash came from the bathroom window. The glass shattered, and a long black arm reached inside. Its nails were sharp, its skin like rotting flesh. Beatrice screamed and backed away. She flung open the bathroom door and tried to run to the front door, but it slammed shut on its own. She twisted the handle desperately, but it wouldn't budge. Then she heard it. Heavy footsteps behind her. Thump, thump, thump. Something was coming closer. She turned around. In the darkness, the thing stood. Its face bore a twisted smile, its teeth yellow and broken. It moved toward her, slowly, deliberately. Beatrice's scream echoed through the building, and Peter heard it from outside. He raced toward the building with the police. But when they reached Beatrice's apartment, it was empty. The door was open, the window shattered, and black liquid stained the floor. Beatrice's phone lay on the ground, its screen glowing with Peter's name. But Beatrice was gone. The next morning, locals claimed they'd seen a strange shadow in the night, something crawling up the walls, accompanied by a girl's scream. Then, silence. No trace of Beatrice was ever found.